What's up, guys?
Hey,
what you guys
buddy.
up to?
Good to see you. Ready?
What's up, guys? How are we doing? This is Jesus here.
Because Dusty needs Jesus.
Yeah, apparently you need Jesus. And why does your hair also look like that doll?
I
Looks
was
like
going.
what?
I was going for more of a Maglio Ordonez look, but I guess I could pull off Jesus with the hair like this.
He swings a bat way better than you do, man.
Anthony Simons. I called my roommate Anthony Simons last night and said I was Drew Holiday. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, so we're not going to get into what Dusty did last night because apparently it went sideways, and he's only a caddy. He's a caddy corner kind of guy when he plays bingo. All right,
it didn't go sideways. No, I just got really, really drunk at Secrets and don't remember everything. But you know, we're all here and everything's all right. Nobody got hurt. Everyone's tab has been paid, and
it's good.
I got to go see Ballyhoo.
Did you have the wiggle going on? That wiggle you do, the standard Dusty wiggle.
Yeah, a little bit of wandering last night around around Ocean City. Yeah.
So if you saw Dusty,
all who wander are lost.
If you saw Dusty, no, you fucking didn't.
Not all who wander are lost.
So I don't know if I've told you guys this on the podcast before, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but the best practical joke ever played. Now, one was played on me. That was great, and it had to do with my college preferred name, and I didn't know that my buddy who took my college application put it on there and had me, my nickname is B-Rob. My preferred name is BJ. Now, mind you, my middle name is Christopher. So BCR. So every class I went to for the first 2 years of school was BJ Rogers. They would BJ Rogers here, and I'm like, why the fuck are they calling me BJ? And I finally come home for the summer, and the guy who owns Mahaffey's, his name is Dennis Kistner, a good friend of mine from high school. He goes, you ever figure out why they call you BJ in college? And I'm like, how the fuck do you know? And he's like, I'll put it as your preferred name. Like, you're a douche. So, and the fact that he held it in for basically 2.5 years. But to go along with Dusty leaving, this is what made me think of it, is there's a guy here named Joey Dove. He's a great guy. He runs a bar called Silks. And he's getting married soon. So congratulations to Joey and his future wife here. His buddy, and I don't know his buddy's name, bought 100 keys. Okay. I mean, he just went to like an Ace Hardware, bought 100 keys. They go to nothing. All right. And then he bought those little like plastic placard things that you attach to the key. And he wrote Joseph Dove and put his actual cell phone number in all of the little paper plastic placards that go along with the keys. And then he dispersed the keys throughout Baltimore City, like in grocery store aisles, on the side of a road, randomly at a gas station. He would drop them. Joey was getting phone calls for like 1.5 years of people finding these keys and calling like, hey, I found your key. Just wanted to get it back to you. That is such a good practical joke. You're not hurting anybody.
I mean, it's a very big nuisance. I would just start blocking numbers left and right.
I don't answer a ton of phone calls anyway, so there's no shot I'd answer any of those.
I had a friend in college that was always doing stuff when we would go to house parties at places we didn't really know the people all that well. He would take things, but like stuff that was really like inconvenient for them to lose. Like he would take one battery out of the remote and leave the other one in.
So or, like,
or he would steal their maple syrup and put it in the freezer or something like that. He would do shit like that. And I just always thought it was the funniest fucking thing.
That's such a dick move. Like you take like the shampoo, like you take the body wash out of like
yeah. But he wouldn't like steal anything. He would leave it. He would just put it somewhere else in the house. He would like, take the battery and put it in a drawer in the nightstand or something like he would do something like that.
It's a Seinfeld episode, like the woman, whatever woman Jerry says, he's like, well, I took one of your things and moved it, and like Jerry's losing his mind. And it's like, take the toothbrush? Like, what'd you do?
Oh man.
But hey, so how was everyone's weekend? Oh, I'm sorry, how was everyone's week? Week
was good. Like I said, I went to Secrets, saw Ballyhoo last night. I was supposed to work 10 straight days, but luckily last night I ended up getting called out. It was slow at work, thank God. I had a day off, and then I I use it to my full advantage,
I can tell.
So,
I can tell.
so yeah, I'm feeling excellent this morning, and
All right.
I got to be at work in a couple hours, so I'm really excited about that. It's definitely not going to be super fucking hot, and I'm definitely not going to be sweating out all the beer that I had last night and all the Jose Cuervo that I drank last night for whatever reason. I was drinking Jose Cuervo last night.
Awesome.
But here we are. Howie and Ballyhoo and all them put on a great show.
Oh yeah, so you went and saw Ballyhoo last night. How was Drew and the boys?
I saw Drew very briefly. He was busy. He was at like the merch table making some sales, so I couldn't really talk that much. I saw Roach in passing. I knew so many people in there. My buddy JP and his wife were there. It's too many people to name, but I saw a ton of people. It was a lot of fun. It always is, but secrets can turn into a little bit of a shit show, and you know how it goes.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
My
woke up with some mysterious pizza sauce on my shirt that I don't remember. I don't remember when or where or how. We'll get to the bottom of it eventually.
Or you won't.
Or you won't. Yeah.
It was a shirt that I have only worn twice, so whatever.
This is an NCIS.
If it doesn't come out, then
I won't lie to you boys at all. From Tuesday to today, I've been out of this house maybe a collective of 3 hours.
Nothing wrong with
that. You're just rotten. I love that. Having to
sometimes you need to recharge the batteries, dude.
Yeah, and it wasn't there was no rhyme or reason to it. It was more just I wanted to just not be around people.
Did you get like hooked on a TV show or anything, or were you watching documentaries, or were you just
I watched
chilling?
a shitload of World Cup and a shitload of Orioles, and just literally vegged on the couch, took care of Carlos, cleaned the house. Was supposed to golf yesterday, getting a little touch of the gout again in my left big toe, as opposed to what I had before, where it was like ankle and toe. So I was supposed to golf with Doug Campbell for Doug Campbell's birthday, the guy that we were supposed to golf with when we were down there with you.
You canceled on him again?
Well, I didn't cancel him. I told him in advance. I'm like, dude, I can't turn left. Obviously, I'm a lefty, so that's my left foot. Not that I'm good at golf or anything, but my left foot's my back foot.
Well,
so
maybe you'll be better. Take your feet out of it,
But you swing from my knees.
You can swing like Big Cat from Pardon My Take Does and just go straight.
There is people who like they'll go straight leg for a while just to get their mechanics right, and just take their legs out of it.
It looks
like, all right,
so weird.
It's so odd, but it works. Apparently, it works for some people.
It looks like it's like the least athletic looking thing.
Just mentally, it sounds odd as hell. I mean,
it looks less athletic than Samuel Basallo trying to field a slow chopper.
Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that in a minute. We're not going there yet. We're not going there yet. But I had to cancel on Doug and the group, and I booked the two foursomes for Doug's birthday at Mountain Branch, and thank you to Bill and Gus up in Mountain Branch for taking care of the boys. But I was like, I can't physically even contemplate. Not that we're walking the course, but just like walking to and from the golf cart. It's like this is going to be miserable. I'm like, I'm going to bail, but bail with a real reason. So either way, that being said, I haven't been out of the house that much.
Doug hates you.
Doug doesn't hate you. Doug's never going to golf with you again, but he doesn't hate you.
Doug doesn't hate me. Doug, I'll be
your Doug.
We don't want that, Doug. We want the white Doug. Let's be easy with that shit, man.
Cecil wants to sub in.
All right, Cecil's in. There you go, buddy. But the other big thing, two big things are coming up in Baltimore. One, it's Fleet Week coming up. This Sunday. The Blue Angels were practicing yesterday over by the Martin State Airport, Rocky Point area. And then they'll practice again over the harbor, I think, either today or tomorrow. And then
the celebration down there has to be wild, I bet, for this 250th.
It's going to be nuts. I mean, I obviously none of us have ever experienced 250th, but I remember maybe the birthday of Baltimore, the bicentennial of Baltimore.
Yeah, I think it was either that or the anniversary of the national anthem, one or the other. They had a huge celebration.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Brooksy. And that was crazy in terms of the amount of boats that were down in the harbor-esque area in terms of the canal and everything going in and out. I'm assuming that's going to be the same thing going on. And thank you to Mr. David Nip, by the way. I'm going to give a golf clap to Mr. David Nip. He invited me, and hopefully we have enough room for my father because I haven't had a chance to see him since Father's Day because he travels. We're gonna go sit on top of the Natty Boat Tower with a bunch of people and watch
That'd be
the
awesome.
I've
be
never
great.
been up there. I feel like all my friends have been up there and I haven't. I don't know. Makes me sad.
Yeah.
I need to get up
It's
there.
That's the Nippers office. Hey, Randy, what up, baby? And then last but not least, the biggest thing coming out of this weekend is Mr. Meg and Manjo, and I say Mister because I think Meg is a bigger Mister than Mr. Manjo. Their wedding is also on Sunday at 4 p.m. And the efficient, I don't say that appropriately, is a Mr. Delaware Dave will be.
Ooh, is he gonna wear his wedding shorts?
I don't know if he's allowed to wear shorts with Noah, Megan Manjo. He most likely will be.
He will be wearing a bolo tie for sure. Right?
Oh, wait, out of that, he's wearing a polo.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
either way, they're getting married. And Megan Manjo, they are great people. They are awesome. They know how to make you laugh, and they know how to put you in your place when you need to be put in your place. So very excited for their wedding. It's been a long time coming, and they deserve each other very, very well.
Knowing Delaware the way we do, I bet you he busts out his finest wedding shorts for that ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Might even iron them.
He's one of the classiest guys. He's one of the classiest guys that we all know. So I mean, whatever he's going to show up looking sharp. That's for sure.
What was the? I saw that Pig and Rooster was playing against Baltimore Tap House. Was it an actual event or did they just play golf with each other?
They played golf with each other in a charity outing yesterday. So it was Dell and Greeny who were drinking, and then it was our buddy Nate, who you've seen on this podcast before, and our friend Kristen Bates from Baltimore Tap House, and they are both not drinking. And so Dell's like, Greeny and I were just drinking everything we could get our hands on, and the other two are just not doing anything.
Drinking
boring.
everything I could get my hands on was the theme of the night last night.
Sometimes,
how many rounds
you're just I mean, sometimes you're just feeling like they're going down good.
Yeah.
Or lead me out on the floor.
But now I'm really pumped. And also, and we're gonna have a podcast between now and then, but July 4th, if you guys are around Pig and Rooster on the 4th of July, get your ass over to Pig and Rooster. And I know we always talk about the burgers and the pizza and the wings and the.
Is he doing a hog?
He's smoking a hog. Dell is smoking a hog.
Mama. Yeah,
and
go
most
get you
likely
some of
he'll
that.
be sleeping at my house. Most likely he'll be sleeping at my house with a digital thermometer next to his head. He smokes, Wilbur number 3 or Wilbur number 4 or whatever it is.
Oh, they're all Wilbur?
Yep. And
it's like the Jennies from Forrest Gump. There's just like 18 of them.
I got another Gen A. So but for those of you that don't know, that are going to hear this or watch this or whatever, in whatever capacity you consume this, it's cafeteria style. It's $10 all you can eat. You just pay the lady on the inside of Pig and Rooster. You walk up with a plate and you just get as much pig, and it's all pickled poblanos, potato salad, baked beans.
All the fixins.
As we like to say. And Dell makes his own barbecue sauce. It's a Carolina style vinegar barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
You can make the smallest plate or the biggest plate. It doesn't matter. It's $10 American, and it's basically the honor system. So if you need to get over on us for $10, you got bigger problems in this world.
Roger McNugg says, "Eat more pig."
Pig. That looks like the chicken nuggets Kelsey gets from time to time from some certain gentleman.
Roger McNugg's first time on the pod in a while. All right, let's talk about.
By the way, Brooksy, I love the shirt, man. The shirt looks tasty.
Nice.
It's a lavender tone.
It really is. We got Grimace on the podcast today, everybody.
Got the DC All-Star game.
Ooh, nice.
My All-Star game polos that I've always gotten at every one are slowly dwindling just because they're running out of life in them. So we're down to this one and like one or two others because I had to get rid of a couple.
I have a couple. I still have quite a bit of them. I I tend to just grab the closest shirt to me when I open my closet, and they're kind of stuffed in the back. So I should rotate a little bit more. But
And this is not body shaming in any way, shape, or form. They still fit. Like are they too thin? Are they too small? Are they too big?
There's probably a couple that have gotten a little tight around the central region.
Mine all still fit. They're just very like the collars are getting all messed up, or like just pit stains, or they're just worn. It's just time. So.
Yeah.
Miss Kelsey wanted me to text you guys or tell you guys that they're not even open yet at Pig and Rooster, but they're already watching. So let's all wave to Kelsey.
Yeah. Hi, Kelsey. All right, let's talk about some sports.
Let's go.
Samuel Basallo, his first multi-homer game yesterday. Kind of a defensive nightmare of a game for the O's. What did you guys think of the game and the last couple of nights games? Did you watch much of them?
This is where I'm gonna just say, Kelsey, whenever you're ready, I'll take a shot, please, because I'm not talking about this because this was embarrassing and I was so mad watching it. So I'm out. I'm done. Pigtown, you can step in for me if you would like to come in, but I'm not talking about this. This was utterly awful to watch.
All right, Brooks, you go ahead.
Well, what else do you want me to add about it? 2 nights ago, Bosga has his worst start he's had in a long time. Gives up 2 in the first, and you basically could have called a game after that because we scored 1 run. So
yeah,
that was kind of it.
Yeah, it was not a fun game to watch. It was bad.
Pretty boring. Obviously, bats. We see our bats go cold pretty quickly at times, and for periods at times. But yeah, was I frustrated about that game? Not entirely. No. It's gonna I know we're trying to get to 4 straight wins, and that's been a bugaboo here since last September or whatever. I don't really care, to be honest with you. If we keep winning 3 out of 4, I could give a fuck less. But yeah, yesterday was rough, man. It was rough. There's not a whole lot more I can say. What else?
You can nitpick anything you want. You can do first pitch strikes, and I'm not making fun of anybody on this podcast or anyone that's going to make any kind of comments in the group chat or the chat. Look, there's no excuse, no little intricacies. There's plays that were made both stupid and great. Like that pitcher play by, I forget, is it Silseth? I think might have been the pitcher.
Yeah, whatever his name
was. That plays. You don't practice. And I think Jim Palmer even said it. You don't practice that in PFPs.
Yeah, you do. It's a do or die play.
Okay, I've never seen that practice.
But it's not like your standard practice thing. Yeah, it's very much like this is a do or die last resort. We'll go through it once and that's it.
He literally grabbed with the glove and dove. You don't practice.
Well, he flipped it.
He flipped, yeah. That's a great play. And you're getting a guy out. He didn't throw out, Pete and Cavilla running down the baseline. He threw out Blaze Alexander, and the guy's name is Blaze. All right. So
he's probably gimping around a little bit.
Bad leg, Blaze. Speaking of bad legs, what's going on with Jackson Holiday? 4 days in a row. Are we going to get more updates on this? What's happening?
Who would you say? Sorry,
Jackson Holiday. Are they just being super careful with?
Well, he pinch hit last night. What's up, British Raven?
Hey, British Raven.
What's up? Oh,
I plan on bringing you up. I plan on bringing you up a little bit later, Nick.
First time, long time.
Oh yeah. By the way, boys, I have an impromptu draft that I thought of this morning. I'm dead serious. I haven't given any thought to it, but seeing Nick come in, he just gave me an idea, and I'll explain. You'll understand when I bring up the draft title.
All right, Mr. Rogers coming out with his draft idea. Hopefully, he's able to speak.
I'm allowed to speak on this one.
Hopefully, you're able to describe to us what it is without having a stroke like you did last time.
It might be you today, dickhead.
All right. Come on, you can't get mad at Luke Scott.
He's just out there chopping wood.
He's chopping wood.
Forest. But yeah, that's
didn't get cheated. That guy hit
that play was great, Brooksy. Back to that play was freaking phenomenal.
Amazing play. Like that's, and to Palmer's point, it's not something you really ever practice that much. It's usually a one and done, and like, hey, we'll run through it once kind of deal. It's never, put it this way, I've never seen it. I've never done it when I was pitching. I
Mhm.
haven't seen it. Maybe I can probably count on a hand that I've ever seen it happen. That's, I mean,
Yeah.
right there is going to tell you a ton. So rarely does happen, and they executed it great. So,
And I mean, what a play by the catcher. I mean, it all around the play was
good
great. So
tag.
you have to feel
Just
that
to
and you have
catch
to
the
tag.
ball. Yeah, catch the
Also,
ball first.
yeah, and I didn't know the rule. So even though I don't want to talk about this game yesterday, I'm going to talk about this thing. I didn't know the rule, and I was glad that Kevin Brown brought it up. So people were going to bring up was the catcher blocking the plate. And I didn't know, and I don't know, Dusty, if you even got a chance to hear this, or if Brooks, you even got to hear the audio. I don't know.
Yeah.
How, if the infield is pulled in, that basically they take that catcher blocking the plate rule off the board because the catcher normally will not have enough time to adjust his body because of the lack of reaction time. So they won't even call that.
I think it's a non-story. I mean, I've just watched the play a few times.
Is it just Orioles fans complaining about it right now?
He's not really blocking.
No.
Okay.
Kevin Brown just brought it up.
Nah, he's got ample room to. He's in the front of the plate, and then he scoots over. He's doing the right thing.
Kevin Brown was explaining the rule, and he said, like, for anyone that might think that this, might be blocking the plate, he goes, "Here's, why they don't call that." And I that was news to me. That was good information.
Yeah. We got to see Jose Soriano, who got off to like the hottest start ever for a pitcher this year, and then kind of cooled off since. Still has a 3.4 ERA for the season. He was kind of getting hit around a little bit, specifically by Samuel Basallo and Pete Alonso.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's been great to see Pete Alonso. It seems like his bat has really, really woken up. Hopefully Gunnar can keep trending in the right direction. It's hard, trying to take positives after we lose 2 straight to the worst team in the American League. But, we win the series against the Dodgers. We have all around an okay West Coast swing. I think, what did we go, about 500 on the West Coast, maybe 4 out of 9 or 5 out of 9 wins. So, trying to take a positive outlook, and mostly good starting pitching, except for Boz yesterday was not great.
Playing up to our competition and down. I mean, the games against the A's are games you got to win. Like that's a series you got to win, and then you almost sweep the Dodgers, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's positives because I still think things are trending in the right direction for the most part. I really do. I like quite a bit from what I've seen. But I mean, there's still a ton that I hate, and you guys can obviously see it too. I mean, yesterday, not a ton that we love besides like Basallo's hitting 2 dongs.
The offense completely stopped after the 3rd inning too. I mean, it's just they just go cold out of nowhere. It's so weird.
Yeah. But there's, like I said, there are some good takeaways with the bad, but I mean, yeah, yesterday's hard to touch on because there just wasn't a ton. But you got to give him credit, like what Brian said. You got to give him credit.
Aiken stinks.
He's having a rough year.
He's having a bad year. I will say this for him: he's only got He's got a 1 ERA in his last 7 appearances, which is 8 2/3. So he's been better as of late. But he's got a 6 plus ERA on the season.
He's been better as of late, but he's also had some mop up duty here as of late too.
Yeah, and he gets the loss yesterday, doesn't give up the run technically because he inherited the run. But it's still, it's still not great. And that last play, I mean, look, it's going to be a tough play. I don't think he's going to get him at first either way, but he just looked. Basallo he didn't look very athletic coming out.
You're taught as a first baseman when you have a lefty on the mound, he's going to fall off to the third base side. So you're taught, unless it's like an absolute, you're going to get the ball play, you let the second baseman take charge and you get your ass to the bag. So, door just open. So you get your ass to the bag. So
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Oh, you're talking about that tweener in between first and second? Is that what you're talking
between
about?
First and second that led to Keegan Aiken getting over to the bag. Maybe I'm missing that.
I was talking about the last play of the game.
Basallo's not getting that guy. That's what are you going to do?
Let's talk about both of them. Let's start with Brian first.
If Adley's catching, I think we're getting an out there. I just think he's more athletic. He's getting to that ball quicker. He either has time to throw to first or he makes that tag. I don't know.
Let's talk about Brian's first because this one's interesting to me.
It's fine. Hold on. I'm getting a delivery.
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Miss Kelsey, you want to come in here? Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Kelsey.
Thank you, Miss Kelsey. Oh, she's coming in. She's coming in.
Trying to see if I can. Hi.
Hello. Thanks for the Sun Cruiser.
Trying to see if I can find that play.
I brought a Reese's.
Brought me a Reese's. Look, brought me a Reese's too.
Ew. Why is pink lemonade a thing? Why is it, the other lemonade tastes so much better than this? I like pink lemonade in general. It tastes exactly the same, but this one, the Sun Cruiser, can't really get behind this. I'm gonna drink it anyway.
Hold on, let me see if I can find this actual video of that play at first, so we can go over it with Brian.
Yeah. All right. So going over with me. So when a lefty pitcher, when you're taught, a lefty pitcher is falling onto the third base side. So the first baseman, unless the ball is basically hit at you, or maybe I think it was 2 or 3 steps. I can't remember the exact rule. 2 or 3 steps to your right.
If that.
You can go get the ball because you might still have the opportunity to get to the bag. Because the lefty pitcher, is now stepping off to the third base side, which gives him another 5, 6, 7, 8 feet, no matter how tall the pitcher is, to have to now get over and beat the runner. So Pete went way out. I mean, he went into the gap, basically. He went 7, 8, 9 feet.
So let's start off here. Let me zoom in a little bit if I can. Enhance. Okay.
Enhance.
So we have man on third, right? 2 outs. You're up 1.
2 outs. And this is the game.
Bottom of the 10th. They're pretty close here to holding them to no runs, which is hard to do. I mean, because you kind of have to. I mean, they say it every time we go into extras. You play for 2 because you just expect them to get 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that, and Brian just went over kind of what the rule is for first base.
The rule is you go 2, 3 steps to your right towards second base.
It's 2, 3 steps, and you have to be able to glove it, not like dive and throw it to first.
Not dive. Yeah, no diving. Mm-hmm.
So let's go through this a little bit. Can I put this in like 0.5 speed so we can go. All right, here we go. No. All right.
All right, but
it's a pretty. Yeah, go ahead, Brian.
He goes so far into the hole. See, he's already in a bad spot.
He's starting over there. Is that where they want him on defense? He's so far away from first base.
That I don't know, and that's stupid. If it is,
he's running towards second base at that point. At what point in this play? And I know Pete's had a great year at first base. At what point in this play did he think that this was not just a routine ground ball to the second baseman?
I don't know, and that's what I'm kind of getting at is at that point once you take 2 or 3 steps towards second base as a first baseman. Coming from a first baseman's perspective, at this point, the second baseman should be able to glove that ball in the hole, either nicely, depending on how fast your second baseman is, or with a dive. And your ass now is in charge of getting to the bag. And I'm talking specifically when you have a left-handed pitcher on the mound.
And this is why I said when we got Pete Alonso, I could give a fuck less about him going to his right and fielding balls as long as he's picking everything and picking up all of his fielders
and standing on first base when there's a routine ground ball to second.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't want him to worry about this, So let's click play here. He slips trying to get back to first base. He's obviously way behind the play now, and now it's a communication thing where it's like, all right, is it you? Is it me? Aiken doesn't really know. Aiken doesn't do a great job, so let's go.
That's a lot of man meat about to collide at first base. So that's 3 bodies.
So Aiken does a good job. He's fallen towards third base, but he goes straight to first. Not a good route to first base here. He's going to get fucking clobbered if he catches this ball.
Oh, absolutely.
Should he have caught it? Probably. I expect.
Is he out anyway?
Yes, maybe. I think he's out because I think he's out if he catches it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's definitely out if he catches it because they slowed that down on the live cast.
Yeah.
Regardless, I mean. Not a great route to first base. It's hard to get over there if you're falling towards third base. That's why they try to work on how you're falling off the mound at times. and it's something to be
And you can even see
cognizant
Keegan
of.
Aiken. Keegan Aiken can tell that we're in trouble when he is not going up. And Brooks, you know this as a pitcher. The pitcher is told to basically do a question mark up the line.
You want to be
Oh,
so.
oh,
There goes the Blue Angels. I heard that.
I can hear that.
holy
Damn.
shit.
Damn. So for reference here, the pitcher should be running straight to the line to about where Chenal is right here, however you say his name.
Brian's on the beaches of Normandy right now. Can you give him a second?
The Blue Angels just flew over my house. Holy shit.
That was loud, man. We usually can't hear much coming from your side, but like I heard that whole thing.
You want me to get on the roof so you guys can see this?
No.
Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me.
All right, continue.
All right, keep going because
So,
I want to get upstairs and watch this. Some
Where
point.
where Chenal is right here, like right about where his shadow is. It's kind of where you're aiming for as a pitcher. You're sprinting to that point in the line and you're turning up right before you get to the actual chalk on the, like Brian said, kind of like a question mark, but you kind of want like shortest distance between 2 points. You'll start to round it off a little bit earlier, but try to get to the line and then get up the line so you can catch it. This is why we have this whole baseline right here where players need to stay so we don't have a collision. It's kind of hard. This is why they have two bases in softball and in college now too. So we don't have a collision. So it's a little tough. Aiken's going straight to the bag because he's behind on this play and he's trying to get there just to see if he can get an out at this point. I don't think he was expecting to have to get over there, to be honest with you. But a lot going on here. Regardless, I still think he should catch this ball.
Coming back.
It hits his
right in the bread basket.
It hits it on the heel of his glove. It's a tough catch regardless, but I mean, I want to see him be an athlete there and make the catch and end the game. Do everything you can to make that catch.
The catch is made a lot tougher by the fact that he didn't take a good route to first base. It seems like he saw that Pete Alonso was out of position, so he made a beeline straight for first base, but he didn't do it correctly. And so instead of just worrying about catching the ball and putting his foot on the base, now he also has to worry about getting absolutely railroaded by this dude coming down the first baseline.
And at that point,
if he's shadowing him up the line like he's supposed to be, then you don't have to worry about that.
And if you're following along here, like to bring it back to a couple games ago where I think we talked about it, where Basallo was pretty lazy on that ball thrown by O'Neill to home plate that kicked away, like tipped off his glove and kicks away. That was pretty lazy. That's another play, including this one, I think, on Aiken's end. And I think Aiken should take a lot more blame for this. I know this is a tough play, but do everything you can to fucking catch that ball and keep it right there around you. So the guy doesn't just take off to second and third base like he did here. You know what I mean? And if he does make this play and there's one out, we're always taught to catch the ball, run through the bag, turn and look to see if the guy is going to go home. I mean, this is one where he needs to catch. This is a tough play. He needs to man up and fucking catch the ball and keep it right there and just be done with it. But yeah, a lot of things going on here. Like once they get to this point and they're looking at each other, this is not good.
This is bad. Yeah,
this is not good.
Yeah,
he's looking that way.
We can't expound this anymore. I mean, this is a shit play.
Yeah, it's bad.
Made by multiple people. It's a shit play.
Pete and Aiken, Jeremiah did fine. The throw was fine. I mean, say what you want about the throw. He should catch that ball, and he should not get kicked away. But that's the play we were talking about. That should have never happened. And now let's move on to the play to end the game here, which is...
There we go. They're coming back again.
It's a right-hander. Where are you at?
I have it up if you want me to do it.
Yeah,
just type in Silseth. Type in Silseth. Silseth. Just click, just hit enter.
Yeah, I could give shit less about this play now as I got Blue Angels flying over my house. I really could fucking care less because this is going to mean nothing when the Orioles don't make the playoffs. So,
I mean, I don't think the Orioles are out of the playoffs by any means. God damn it! I just want to mute it. Just mute the fucking thing. All right. This is getting. It won't let me click.
This is old. This is old. All right, look, Sam Basallo has no chance of making a play. He has no chance. Yeah.
I still want to go through this.
Okay.
No, this isn't the Basallo play. This is still Seth making the awesome play.
Well,
All right,
yeah, you're right. I want to see this anyway.
Yeah, okay.
This was an amazing play. I mean, we should give it a little bit of props here. This is called a do or die play where you're literally going glove, grab it,
And a great
flip.
tag.
Yeah.
And I mean, not only great tag, but like that ball coming out of a glove is always so much slower than you think. You see so many people try to catch it before they actually have it in that situation and just miss it. Great play all the way around there.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on from this Orioles game. That is not going to be something we're thinking about in a while when we're getting later into the season, unless we, miss the playoffs by one game. That would suck.
My heart is still beating out of my chest.
Unfortunately, we have dropped down the standings a little bit. We have lost 2 in a row. We were down to 38 and 44. 11 and a half games.
34 and 38. 34 and 38.
No, 38 and 44. We have 38 wins and 44 losses.
Oh, you're saying 44. I thought you were saying 34. My bad.
No, you're good.
No stroke there, just misheard.
We're still 2 games back in the wild card, which we win 3 games in a row. We're 2 games back. We lose 2 games in a row. We're 2 games back. I don't really know how all these AL teams are just so jumbled. It doesn't really seem like you. I mean, I feel like you can just have a really good week and just put yourself right in there. But we just haven't been able to do it. Yankees are still way up there. They're 11 and a half games above us. Tampa's right behind them, 3 games back of the Yankees. We got the Central teams all performing, I mean, like Chicago and Cleveland are pretty good. After that, it's pretty middling. The West is the same thing. It's one team above 500. It's the Mariners with 1 game above 500, and everybody else is below 500. So the American League really struggling, and it makes it even more frustrating when we lose games like this because we just had such an opportunity in the first half of the season to go out there and separate ourselves from the pack. And teams like the Yankees, teams like the Devil Rays have done that, and we just haven't been able to.
No, we haven't. Brooks, what do you want to see about this play? Basallo is stuck in no man's land. There's nothing to fucking do. There's nothing.
I agree, but we should still go over this, guys.
Over how? He can do nothing.
I hear you. So if anybody wants to complain about all right, why is Basallo?
We're not playing to the Twitter crowd.
Why is Basallo? I mean, it's a teaching point here. Why aren't first and third crashing here at all? Or why is it just Basallo in this play? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. It's 2 outs. You're trying to get your guys. You're basically getting your guys the best chance to field a ground ball and get the out at first. They're not worrying about this guy at third. The best option here is to get the out at first, right? And this is obviously easy stuff for me and you guys, right? But I think it's still important to go over for people. So, I mean, this is just a weird fucking check swing play off the plate. Basallo's coming out to get it.
Lumbering over there. The guy's basically to first base before he even gets to the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he's halfway to almost 3/4 down the line. He's not. I just don't see him getting this. I don't see him turning.
He's not getting the guy at first.
That's what I mean. I don't see him turning all the way in the opposite direction. You're supposed to do spins and throws, right? To make a perfect throw. I just don't see that happening. The only thing you could really guess, you could possibly complain about, which has been it seems like happens way more often this year for whatever reason, is the baseline shit. But it's kind of hard when you're coming to the plate to the established baseline. When you're coming to the plate is just a whole different animal.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's anything he could have done. I just don't think there's anything you could have planned for there. Right.
This is the infield version of the outfield version of no man's land.
Exactly. I mean, the only thing
so I don't know what to teach there. You can do literally no one could have done anything. The pitcher couldn't have got to it. The crashers could have done nothing. Hell, the umpire couldn't have got to the ball quicker.
I mean, crashers could have if you're literally playing up
and you're 17
crashing
feet away from the plate,
which you'd never do in this situation. Yep. Never do that. You would never do that in this situation.
No.
And to talk about this, like, and I kind of want to talk about this through with you guys a little bit. We talk about the do or die play, which we do practice, not very often because it doesn't happen very often. Is this a play where like you start implementing, even if like
It's
you
just
see,
it's just unlucky. There's just you can't
it's
plan for a check swing and chopper
you,
that's
you shouldn't
going
have
like
let it get to this situation, really. But
Do you play? Well, yeah. See, there is the answer to every question you're going to have next. Is you can't plan for this. What do you want to have a guy stand 10 feet away from home plate and
no,
take a ball off the jowls?
I kind of wanted to see like if this thing comes right into like if Aiken breaks to like home plate and
Oh,
I'm
dude.
making up
Nick,
something
suck
here.
my ass. I just had fucking I just had fighter jets fly over my house. You suck my ass with your Taco
We
Bell
thought
comment, twat. See you at Camp Verde, all right?
yeah, Camp Verde.
Cape Verde, whatever the fuck it is.
The what if so what if there's a play that gets implemented at some point, like on a bump play, call it, where like the guys are not crashing, but you're automatically saying that, you know how on certain bump plays, catchers have priority to one side of the field or the other, right? What if it's a play where like you throw the pitch, and obviously this isn't a bunt play, this is a whole different
Yeah, because
play.
if that guy
But what if
swings, you get your face ripped off.
I know, I'm just playing hypothetical here. What if Aiken like sprints to home plate and Basallo takes the play and tries to do the flip? Would that ever work? That's just me thinking out loud.
How do you
I just don't. I
practice
just
that? Yeah,
No, it's. I think this
this is
situation
instinctive.
or you just say this is the same thing as a do or die. Really,
this is
kind
just
of.
super unlucky situation where the guy check swings and got, obviously got a great beat down the line, and Basallo's just not quick enough out of the catching position to make a play. And I don't
You,
honestly, now I watch it, I don't really think many catchers in the league would have been
There's
able to.
no catcher in the league
Yeah.
getting that.
I mean,
so,
look,
what are your guys' thoughts on the out? Like, is he out of the baseline here? What are your thoughts on the out of baseline?
That one I do have questions about.
going
That
to
one-
home plate, it's so different. I don't think so.
There's so many weird things
I've
that
never
happen
really
around
seen
home
people
plate.
get called out of the baseline between third and home plate. You
Unless they're
almost never
running
see it.
around the circle.
Yeah. Unless they're
We got
unless they're in
beat
the third
with
base coach box, like that's I mean
Yeah.
we got beat on 2 runs,
that's
and they hit him collectively 110 feet.
yeah.
120 feet.
All
Yeah,
right.
first one's avoidable. I just think that's a fucking.
Yeah, sorry, boys. My heart's still beating down on my chest. Those guys flew over right there. Holy shit. Remember I just said, I don't know if they're practice today or tomorrow. Well, we found out the answer. Woo!
All right, we got the Nats coming up starting tomorrow. Hopefully, we're able to win some games there. That's going to be in Baltimore after this West Coast swing. Thank God we're back home. We're off today, so no game today.
No game today.
We will see Orioles Nats tomorrow. Nats one game above 500. James Wood on pace for 40 homers and 30 bags. By the way,
can you name another Nat other than James Woods that hits?
CJ Abrams is really good.
All
Dylan
right,
Cruz
okay,
finally
CJ
got pulled back up.
Dylan
All right.
Cruz.
And the
CJ
reason
Abrams
why-
has like 20 homers this year or something like that.
When I went to the game in DC against the O's, I couldn't name 3/4 of their lineup.
And you know what's funny? They're a top
And
3 offense in the league.
They're
right now.
hitting well. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
They're the Oklahoma City Thunder of baseball. I don't know what's happening.
They're not that good.
It's why
In terms of offense, how about this? In terms of offense,
Yeah.
Last year, if we're going into a series, we're going into a Nats and in the White Sox back to back. We're thinking like, hey man, we can get some wins here. I don't love these matchups at all right now.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Are they coming over again?
I hear it, but then nothing like that first one. And also,
all right.
came out of nowhere.
Here it is.
Let's go around the league a little bit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's loud on our end, so I can't imagine what it's like on your side. I know he plays for the Yankees now, but snaps for Paul Goldschmidt, who is just still doing it, hitting 297 with 14 homers, and he's only played two-thirds of the games. He's slugging over 560. He's doing everything. He's mashing lefties for the Yankees. He's kind of had a couple of down years for his standards, but well above league average anyway. The
Good for
last few
him.
years as he's gotten older, but he is mashing again this year. So good for him, a guy that's probably going to be headed to Cooperstown at some point in his life. And also, congratulations to Dansby Swanson, who had 15 RBIs in a 3-game series versus the Mets.
Yesterday, I'm watching this game at. I'm
Had
watching
11 RBIs in a
I'm with you,
doubleheader
Brooks.
yesterday.
I'm watching this game yesterday with Randy at Rush on Main, which is a Cubs bar. And we see the first home run go out, and then obviously and it's a 3-run dong. Next one comes around, we're like, was that a fucking salami? I was like, how many fucking RBIs does this guy have in this game?
He has in his 3
This guy's
games
got 8 total bases and 7 RBIs
in less than 24 hours. He had 15 ribbies. He took his season total, basically half of the season total, and added it to his stats.
From a guy having a down year for his standards.
Having a really bad year for a guy who's been really consistent for a long time. But good for Dansby. Went from 31 to 46 ribbies basically overnight. That's fucking insane. So I definitely wanted to point that out. Also, Kyle Schwarber went on an absolute tear earlier this week. I think he exited with some
back spasms, back pain,
spasming. Yeah. Other stuff around the league. One of the top things on the ESPN ticker is actually Spencer Horwitz leaving with a hamstring injury, which is unfortunate because he's been probably the best player on the Pirates this year. Been really, really good for the Pirates. Guy that Brian coached. So shout out to the local guy. But hopefully he can get well.
Wish
also
well,
in that,
Spencer. Wish you well, matzo ball, my man. You're my man.
And also, forgot to mention in that Cubs Mets game that the Mets, who are 12 games below 500, their fans were chanting Pete Alonso in the
that was wild. Did you hear this, Brooks?
Yeah,
No.
It's not good. Not good. 9th inning,
The
Devin
Mets
Williams
fans were chanting Pete Alonso.
Yeah, just a big stadium-wide Pete Alonso chant.
Also, just for men, Dansby Swanson looks like a just for men ad.
Just
good looking guy. He's a good looking guy. Perfect beard. You can't have perfect beard and perfect hair. Not
Randy
allowed
says
to.
we were just talking about how he's having a down year. Yeah, he's having a little bit of a down year, but certainly not a bad weekend. Maybe that'll jolt him into some consistency. Rico had a rough day yesterday for the Orioles. Let's not talk about the Orioles anymore. I'm sick of talking about them.
It is such a Debbie Downer. It really is.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the Orioles series against the Angels was watching Kevin Brown, Jim Palmer, and Melanie eat cookies. I'm not lying to you. I know we won a game. I understand. I'm not stupid. But watching them eat cookies and how excited Kevin Brown got. And Kevin Brown lives a couple blocks away from me. And we see him all the time. He's a cool cat.
Yeah. On the National League side, Atlanta Braves and Phillies kind of battling. 4.5 games separate them, but the Braves have been really good all year. They've lost 4 in a row. That's the only reason they're even close with the Phillies. Marlins are also above 500, and so are the Nats. The Mets are really bad. We just talked about that. Milwaukee, once again, I don't know how they just trade all their best players every year and still end up 20 games above 500, but they're 20 games above 500. They've won 4 straight, and it seems like they have the best pitcher on the planet right now. So it's good for them. Cardinals, I can't believe they're winning games. Couldn't really name a lot of them, honestly. And Pirates are 500 ball, and Cincinnati has kind of slowed down. Colorado and San Francisco still complete dumpster fires right now. Arizona,
who cares? Who cares?
Just above 500 is Arizona.
We don't got to bring up San Francisco, Colorado ever again on this podcast. They don't matter. They literally are the recycling men outside. Not the men. The recycling outside of my house right now.
Let's move on from baseball. Really, really, really weird, horrible, crazy story coming out of the NFL. The Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold has been arrested, facing 8 felony charges, including kidnapping, robbery, all kinds of different stuff that
Facing a life sentence.
could lead him to a life sentence if he's convicted and found guilty. I mean, what the fuck are you doing, man? You play for the Lions. What are you doing? I don't know. Apparently, he got a bunch of stuff stolen from an Airbnb in February, and he thought they had found him and his friends thought that they had found the guys who did it, so they kidnapped him. Really wild story if you look into it, but not good stuff out of the NFL there.
I don't like going down the road because I know it takes Brooksy off, so I don't want to take Brooksy off.
Caleb Williams tried to trademark. Caleb Williams tried to trademark the term Iceman. Shut the fuck up, Caleb Williams. That's
Shut up. I wonder. I do wonder how much of this is his dad and how much of this is him. His dad is in the finance world, so that's why there was a big to do about him signing his rookie contract with the Bears. So I wonder, if this is a combo platter or if it's a singular person, if it's Caleb or if it's dad.
A couple of contracts. Brenton Strange, who's a tight end for the Jags that you may have heard of, may not have. It gets $48 million from the Jags in 3 years, up to $48 million. I don't know what the guaranteed number is. Falcons signed Kyle Pitts to a 3-year, $54 million extension, a guy who's been, I guess, a little disappointing outside of his rookie year. Although he is
question. How old is he?
Like 25, maybe.
He turns 26 for the league year.
Yeah. He's been in the league 5 years and he's not 26 yet. So once again, a guy that could, it's been okay, but not great. Definitely not like 4th overall pick level of production, but also situation at quarterback. And
here comes.
So, kind of hard to judge him, but good for him for getting his money. And then Brandon Ayuk keeps on going on Instagram and telling everyone that he wants the 49ers to cut him so he can sign with Washington. Don't know. Once again, I'll keep saying it. Don't know who this guy fucking thinks he is. He's had one good year in the NFL, and it was like 4 years ago. Go ahead, go sign with the Commanders and put up fucking 400 yards on 30 catches. You idiot.
No one's going to sign him.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent. I'm not going to make that comparison because that's really bad. But it's
don't then. Just stop talking.
No, I won't stop talking, but it's the equivalent of signing a cancer. All right. That's not the comparison I was going to make prior, but it's the equivalent of signing a cancer. You don't want that on your team.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Golf. We talked about Wyndham Clark. They have the Travelers this week. They did redo a lot of the tour scheduling once again. We'll go over that in more detail. I don't really think that's something we need to get into today. It's kind of boring stuff. But Travelers Championship this weekend. A lot of the heavy hitters are going to be in there. Scotty's playing, Xander's playing, JT, Morikawa, all of them. So a lot of the top guys are playing in this. Nick Taylor, T5 right now. Love that guy. Always shout out my fellow Canadians, right? Tots or home fries?
Ooh,
Tots.
I'm going home fries, actually.
Going home fries. Tater tots are probably
it's 1A, 1B.
More lunch.
Tater tots are for me like in the bottom 50% of the potential potato forms. I'm not huge on tater tots.
This guy.
Brooks, we gotta put him on mute.
There's a million different ways you can cook a potato, and they're all delicious. Tater tots are not bad, but
yeah, I don't want to hear your point anymore.
Yeah, I'm out.
Did I just get fucking Tony Real? Did you just Tony Real me? What the fuck, Stat Boy? Get out of here with that shit.
Get this guy out of here.
Get
this guy out of here. You're going in timeout. We're going to have to put baby in the corner.
Just got around the horn. I can't believe it. I've never seen such a thing. Bacon or sausage? Why not both? Por qué no los dos?
Bacon, I think.
Yeah, gun to head, got to be.
Is
bacon,
it the patty sausage or the sausage links?
Which do you prefer? That's another debate.
That is another debate.
And
Brian.
Oh boy.
That made me so happy.
Brian, bacon or sausage?
Stop, dude. You guys.
It's Joe. Oh God, we lost him.
This guy stinks.
We lost him again. Gotta go fried potatoes over tots. What kind? French fried or
Well,
different?
home
What kind
fries,
of
I
how
guess.
fried?
I think he's talking about.
First timer over here, Brian, with technology.
I didn't do anything. I touched nothing.
You're the only one that has trouble with it.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I literally was standing here. My hands were up.
Another palate cleanser. Didn't even see this one. Waffle pancake French toast.
Get ready. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
I'm gonna
pancake.
go French toast best, waffle second, pancake
All right,
last.
here's the palate cleanser. All right.
Chocolate chip pancake.
Yeah, I think French toast and then waffle and then pancake if I'm choosing. But also not a really big sweets for
I'm
breakfast
going
guy.
waffle pancake French toast.
French toast last. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a French toast guy.
Sausage patties over sausage links. Yeah,
I'm a patty guy.
I like
I think
patties.
I'm a patty guy.
I
too.
like patties better, but
Mainly because I like bagel
I'm not
sandwiches.
upset with that. Yeah, it's true, but I guess you'd have to put like 4 links as
cut 'em in
opposed to like
half.
1 or 2 patties on a sandwich.
Patty
It depends
mayonnaise.
on how you like it. Patty mayonnaise. Doug
Yeah,
Funny reference.
patty mayonnaise.
You remember the dog's name in Doug?
No, we've been over this, but I forgot it already again.
It was pork chop.
Pork chop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he had a friend named Skeeter, and the bad guy's name was Roger.
All right, so hey,
Right,
I'm
I
gonna
do
give you. I'm gonna let you guys just give some thoughts to the draft idea before we go over some other topics that I have. All right, this is gonna be us centric. All right, so we're not.
All right.
Our favorite podcast moments from the Gary Williams Stole My Lawn Furniture podcast. Now, we're not answering yet. Just give it some thought.
I mean, there's a clear number one.
There is a clear number one. We will go over that, but I want to let your brain kind of, go over a little bit. And in the chat, stop. Don't give out anything.
No, come on. Let them get involved. They can help us out. Go ahead.
Because they'll remember shit that we don't remember. Half the time we're drunk, so.
I've been like 3 times I've been drunk on this podcast.
Over easy or sunny side up. Look, they're both runny yolks, so I'm good with either of them.
Sunny side up.
It's almost exactly the same thing.
Over easy.
Honestly, I'm cool with it either way. As long as the yolk is running, I don't want it fried hard. I mean, I can eat it that way, but I don't prefer it that way.
I want it running. I don't want it standing still.
Yeah.
This guy stinks at technology.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Brian today. He's figuring stuff out. He's figuring life out on the fly. Oh man. Hopefully he's got an actual draft for us because I don't really have all that much more to talk about on here. In terms of sports, football's not happening right now. Basketball and hockey are over. We talked about the Kachuk brother getting traded a couple days ago. The Caps made a trade. They sent off Connor McMichael and a couple other guys for a player. I can't remember his name, honestly. We don't talk a lot of hockey on this anyway. A lot of stuff happening in the NBA in terms of Giannis trade. LaMelo Ball got traded. Celtics looking like they're shopping Jaylen Brown, but, we're not huge NBA guys here. The NBA draft happened on Tuesday night. The Wizards got DeBansta from BYU.
And Trae Young, right?
Yeah, they got Trae Young. They traded for him last year. They inked him to a 4-year, $210 million extension, which I do not understand at all because I don't think Trae Young is a very good basketball player. But that's another story. Al Horford, by the way.
Playing for his 20th season.
20th season. I think it's like.
With the Warriors. He is a basketball Hall of Famer because the Naismith Hall of Fame takes in your college career.
I will.
Do you believe...
Well, he's also been in the league for 20 years, and he's accumulated stats, and the NBA Hall of Fame is a little bit of a joke. So,
can you believe that he won't? People are saying I'm sorry. People are saying he won't be a Hall of Famer. You know who isn't a Hall of Famer? Christian Laettner is not a basketball Hall of Famer. How is that possible? We hate Duke. We hate him.
Yeah, I mean, if it's college and pro, I mean, Christian Laettner should be in the Hall of Fame first.
He went to 4 Final Fours. He won 2 national titles.
He was on the most famous team in the history of basketball.
He was on the dream team.
And
He
it
played
should have been
13 seasons.
Isaiah, but it was Christian Leitner. Fuck it.
Yeah, and he made an all-star team with the Atlanta
right.
Hawks, I think. Anyway.
All right. I know we're not a big NBA podcast, but I will say this. Al Horford has been in the league now 20 years. He will become the
How is he still playing?
13th player in NBA history to reach 20 years. How many of them do you think you can name?
I can name at least 2.
Okay.
The first is Vince Carter.
Vince Carter is correct.
LeBron
James.
And LeBron is the second one. I'm thinking of the other 2.
Carmelo got close.
There's 13 total. So you got 2 of the 13. I just want to see how many you can name.
Carmelo got close, right?
JoJo White.
Melo's not on here. He probably got really close. JoJo White is not an answer. Let's
Okay,
think best
Kareem
players of all time.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's a good answer. There you go.
All right.
Larry Bird.
No, Bird.
No, not even
I know
close.
he had a lot,
He
I
had
know
like
he had a
12
lot of
years.
injuries.
Back issues at the end. Kobe Bean Bryant. Udonis Haslem is a shocking name.
Oh, Udonis.
Chris Paul.
Andre
Dirk Nowitzki.
Iguodala?
No. Chris Paul, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, Kevin Willis, Robert Parrish, Kyle Lowry is the other active guy, and Jamal Crawford is on this list. One of the
By the way,
nastiest crossovers of all time.
Jamal Crawford imitated Michael Jordan in a commercial. With Michael Jordan's request. Because he said he played like him. Can you imagine getting that praise?
That's fucking awesome. But anyway, good for Al Horford. He was on the back-to-back Florida championship teams with Billy Donovan. That was over 20 years ago, or about 20 years ago at this point. Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, Joe Kim Noah was on that squad. I think right now he might be selling boats.
So was Corey Brewer, I think. And
yes, Corey Brewer.
Yeah, there was a couple of guys on those teams.
I think Mike Miller might have been on one of those squads.
Mike Miller, 3-point sniper. Love that.
Yeah, baby.
I'm a big fan of all those. Like one of the back in the day, just the white dudes that would just go to the corner and just huck up threes.
Oh yeah, just stand in the corner. We'll throw it to you. Got it, baby.
Peja Stojakovic, Mike Miller, Steve Novak, all those guys. I'm a big fan of all those guys.
Yeah. All right. On the topic of basketball, look, I know this is an Indiana-based thing, but look, Caitlin Clark has come off as a little bit of a villain recently because she always complains about stuff. What happened to her either yesterday or 2 days ago, inappropriate. Alyssa Thomas, who is a Maryland-based player, okay, when she gets off of the ground, they both fall to the ground, and they're trying to beat up Caitlin Clark. When she gets off the ground, she physically uses her fist to the throat of Caitlin Clark
to prop herself off the ground.
To anchor herself off the ground.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
I didn't see that. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Yeah, she's been in the center of a lot of controversy. But I don't follow it enough to comment all that much on it. What do we got going on over here? Brooks is watching TikToks.
No, I have a question.
Okay.
Question for our Ask Brian segment.
Okay.
Oh yeah, far away.
All right, let's do our Ask Brian segment.
Do you have one, Dusty, or do you need to wait?
I can come up with one quickly.
Okay.
Can we make a graphic for this, by the way?
We need to, and an intro. So my Ask Brian segment's going to be.
So far, I'm 2 for 2 or 3 for 3, something like that. So
no, I don't think so.
I hit the Mount Rushmore one.
You weren't good with the stands. I know you weren't good with the stands.
The stands, you weren't great.
Oh yeah, the stands I was bad. You're right.
So who was the commander for which country was Napoleon the emperor and commander of?
That'd be France.
Got it.
Yeah, he was on Elba. Yeah, see at the Battle of Waterloo, my friend. All right.
He got excommunicated.
He did. Yes, he did. I've seen the Count of Monte Cristo. All right, buddy. So
he's a bad guy.
He wasn't good. He was tiny.
So you're pretty good at history. I feel like I need to get away from history.
Yeah, but I said no literature because you're going to kill me on literature. F. Scott Fitzgerald. He did nothing wrong to us. And then
Fucking Scott
Fuck
Fitzgerald.
Scott Fitzgerald, dude.
Did you know he lived in Baltimore at one point?
I did not.
It feels like everyone did.
I know, right? At some point, I love how we claim.
I'm bad with literature and music. Those are the two things I'm really bad with.
I love how we claim Edgar Allan Poe when he only lived here for like a couple of years.
I know. And I live next to an Edgar Allan Poe bar.
That's true. Yeah.
By the way, best meatloaf. But
Best me.
going
But you
to
didn't
before
get
we,
you didn't get the Abraham Lincoln what number president he was though.
no, I didn't. I was off by one, I think.
I
Was it
thought you would
16,
16,
17?
yeah. I think you said
Yeah.
like 13 or 14.
I
or
was
something.
13. I think I said 13, yeah. All right. So the World Cup. And look, I know we're not big soccer people, but this is a fun.
Dusty's got an Ask Brian too. What are you talking about?
Oh, here we go. Oh, my bad.
This guy, I'm telling you.
Can you tell how many of the 7 wonders of the world can you name?
All right, so we have Niagara Falls. We have the Great Wall of China. We have the pyramids. Mount Everest.
No, Mount Everest is not.
Mount Everest is not on there. Hold on.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think I could get this.
So you said the pyramids, and what else did you say?
Pyramids, Great Wall of China, Niagara Falls.
Nope.
Niagara Falls, really? No.
So there's
You're
two
thinking of
different
another-
sets. There's an ancient set and there's a new set. You're doing
I don't know.
which is fine. You've got 2.
I might be hit.
I
The
don't think I
Sphinx.
could do it.
Is the Sphinx part of it? I know that's in the same realm as the
No
pyramids.
more Egypt stuff.
What about Stonehenge?
Stonehenge has got to be up there.
Is one of the ancient ones. It's not one of the new ones, but I will give you credit for it because it is on this on this Wikipedia page I'm looking at. The Colosseum.
Grand Canyon.
Oh, the Colosseum.
Colosseum's a good one. Taj Mahal.
We should have got that.
The Machu Picchu.
Never would have got Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu is an interesting place. I've been going down a rabbit hole with Machu Picchu over the past couple months.
Really? The Christ the Redeemer statue is on.
That's
here.
in Brazil. Wait a minute. Can we go back to this? And what rabbit hole did you go down to get to Machu Picchu? How did you get there?
I'm down a lot of rabbit holes, guys. I find myself.
Brian, where was tea invented?
It's not Boston. I know that.
I don't know, but I mean the logical answer in my head says
England.
Says England, yeah.
My head says China.
Yeah, probably China. I think you're right. You're probably right.
I would think China or Japan.
You're probably right there.
But who knows? I don't know. It could have been a Genghis Khan, Mongolia type thing.
How do you say the philosopher in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Socrates instead of Socrates.
Oh, Socrates. Yeah. All
right. The World Cup. That, by the way, that was pretty good. The
World Cup tonight. We're playing Turkey tonight, and it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter at all.
Going to be sitting, I would think, a fair amount of the starters. Like Brian said, we're going to be sitting the guys that have yellow cards, so they don't risk losing their eligibility for the first round of the knockout stage.
Why don't we just like not show up and just disqualify ourselves? I'll take the loss.
We're there. Bye. We're just gonna keep practicing.
Rest everybody.
Rest everyone. My favorite story out of the World Cup from the past couple of days is Ghana played. I'm forgetting who their opponent was, but Ghana played somebody they were supposed to. Ghana played England, actually.
The Chinese is correct, by the way.
Nice.
Point, Dusty. Go to trivia.
Well done.
As soon as you said that, I agreed with you. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
But India, actually, Nick said.
Nick
said India, which would make a lot of sense too, because they're the ones who came up with a
lot of like the herbal teas, right?
Oh, yeah, the spice. Why am I blanking on the name? My wife drinks it. Chai tea.
Chai tea.
Brian, in World Cup. Sorry, we keep cutting you off.
Yeah.
Okay. Ghana played England.
Yeah.
There was I'm going to mispronounce how you say the Ganitas, however you say it. A Ghana witch doctor put a hex after doing however long you put a hex on for a week. This feels like Weekend at Bernie's, by the way, too. On Harry Kane from England, said he wouldn't score a goal. He didn't score a goal and he missed a wide open goal. He came out and said he did the same thing to Cristiano Ronaldo in the 2014, 2013 World Cup, whatever the fuck it was. I know COVID threw some things off there. And Cristiano Ronaldo tore his ACL or ripped his knee apart. He says he never wishes injury on anybody, but he just doesn't want them to do well against Ghana.
What are our takes on hexes and voodoo in general? Do we think that's not a real thing, or are we kind of afraid of it a little bit? Because I'm kind of afraid of it a little bit.
I'm terrified because I got a lot of people coming after me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of out on it. Big plot point of the first live action Scooby-Doo movie was the voodoo situation. Anyway, Brian, you got a draft for us, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's do it.
Our favorite Gary Williams Stole My Lawn Furniture podcast moments. And you know what?
God. That's going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard to do. But
no, it's not.
You know what we did before Steve? Nick says, I'm still not over that Etsy witch for crushing the Ravens. I don't even know what you're talking about. That made me laugh.
Apparently it's worked. So.
I thought you were talking about Danhausen and his curse on the Cleveland Cavaliers that led the Knicks to the championship. If you don't know what Danhausen or who Danhausen is, you should look it up. It's really funny stuff.
Is it Kaiser Sose? I have no idea.
No, it's a goofy WWE guy that put a hex on all the other teams in the NBA so the Knicks could win, and it got picked up by all the national media. It's really funny. It kind of feels like you're living in a simulation when you talk about it. All right, favorite podcast moments is going to be our draft order today, or our draft today. Brian, it's your draft idea, so you can have the pick. Which one do you want?
I will go first, and then I'll go Brooksy second, Dusty third.
All right.
There's a clear number one. It is when Pete Alonso signed with the Orioles.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have done too. Pete Alonso signs with the Orioles. Drew Burton says, "We got him, baby, Pete Alonso," and everyone just fucking goes crazy. That's got to be number one there.
I'm gonna need some help from you guys remembering what this was. It was when Dusty said that something walked so something else could run.
Yeah.
Charcuterie boards.
Trays walked so charcuterie boards could run.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite. I thought that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, dude. We laughed so hard.
That was good. That was a good one. All right. I get two in a row here. I'm gonna take the trade deadline show that we did at Ryan Ripken Studios. That was awesome. We got Trevor Rogers that day. We traded Kyle Skowers away that day. That was in a time when we were really happy to be Orioles fans.
Hold on, boys. I'm gonna get Carlos out of his crate. He's freaking out. I'm sorry. Just give me a sec.
NYE streamed for 4 hours. I don't think I was there for that. Dusty
You weren't.
Housen. Hell yeah. Dusty hot sauce punishment. Ooh, that's a good answer there.
That was my next one.
Damn. Okay, well, you can have it. I don't know what I'm gonna take here. What should I take? I'll take Brian getting pied in the face after our was that live on the show or was that right after our show at Chesapeake Wine? I'm gonna take Brian. Brian getting pied in the face is always a good thing. So Brian pied in the face. I love that. Brooks, are you gonna take the hot sauce?
I'm taking. Did you already take two?
No, I took two.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dusty's hot sauce challenge.
I could recreate that right now. I don't even really know where they are though. They're upstairs. I still have them somewhere.
He is freaking out right now.
Oh no. He's like, yeah, I would imagine every dog in freaking Baltimore right now.
The one show Dusty Housen and I did after Brooks missed a flight and Brian was upside down in the dominatrix's lair or something. Oh, that's
So,
great.
I get two, right?
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna go our show live from the dive.
Oh, okay.
I agree.
Live from the dive. That was awesome. We had the hot dog roller behind us. Love that.
Yes. And then I'm gonna go with the show that Brooksy and I did from his basement, where British Raven, like Nick, was on the show, as well as Joe and a bunch of other people. That was a great show.
Yeah. New Year's Eve stream.
Yep.
You taking the New Year's Eve stream, Brooks?
No, that's him. That's
Oh, okay.
Brian's taking right now. The New
Yeah,
Year's
that's
Eve
mine.
stream.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Basement New Year's Eve stream.
Which I have to agree with. That was a lot of fun.
That was a blast.
Definitely didn't black out during that at all.
You ordered like $117 worth of Taco Bell after the podcast.
And I didn't eat it. It got left at the door.
It never showed up.
No, it showed up. It got left.
Oh, whoopsie daisy.
All right, my turn here, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or does Brian need another one?
No, you're
No.
Okay. Our live show from the Outer Banks at Foy's bachelor party. Every show that we did there, I had so much fun there.
Yeah.
That was a blast.
That was awesome.
I wish that was like our full-time studio, was just sitting there.
I wish that we could just do that once a year. Just go on a boys trip, get a house.
Why not?
Banks, and just go down there, play some golf, eat some freaking Jack's burgers, and just live on
boys.
Yeah, just
We might be doing the our fantasy draft in Dewey this year for one of my, like, a boys trip down to Dewey to do this fantasy draft.
Nice.
Ooh.
Also, I need to bring this up before I forget. I'm coming back. And Brian knows, Lindsay, one of Brian's friends, is having their wedding celebration at it's like the 17th through the 20th of September. So we'll be back for that. If we want to start trying, if you want to start reaching out,
Or reach out to my boy Davis' Pub.
where we're gonna do shows.
I'll do Davis' Pub where we can do the dive again. Or I even reach out to a buddy of mine named Drew, who runs Happy Jack.
I'd like to do Davis's, and I'd like to do somewhere else, whether that's a dive or somewhere else. But I feel like Davis's would be a no-brain option.
These are easy to work on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to Sam or reach out to Drew. There's no problems.
All right, I get 2 picks here, and I am I'm struggling to think of some stuff. I don't know what am I missing, guys? There's more great moments.
There's one really good one.
I'm thinking on the fly.
Now you got me nervous that I'm gonna miss it and you're gonna get it, and then I'm gonna be fucking shit out of luck.
Actually, there's 2 now that I'm thinking.
Spring training trip. I don't have a specific moment from the podcast or whatever, but it was just the spring training trip we did last year down to Sarasota was fucking awesome. So I'm just gonna take the whole trip because I get to. Except for the last day where we went golfing. That day did not happen.
That honestly could be one of the greatest moments / stories in itself.
One of the worst fucking days of my life.
One of the most ridiculous stories. I watched it back recently, like a month ago or so, of us telling that story, dude. The first podcast after we got back. And I was dying laughing.
Just,
I was
snowballing. The worst things kept happening. We showed up to the wrong place. We ended up at a golf course an hour away. We couldn't get an Uber after. We couldn't get a drink on the golf course.
You're hungover to all hell.
It was a complete piece of dog shit in the middle of a neighborhood that they were building still. Other than the course itself was kind of.
We were playing nice. In Afghanistan.
Yeah, it was bad. It was. We were playing where Brian is right now.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Bombs over Baghdad right now.
Oh man. I mean, I might be out, guys. I don't know.
Come on, you got more.
There's a pretty obvious. There's a pretty obvious one.
There's a real obvious one, man.
What am I missing?
There's 2 obvious ones. Damn it. If you don't take it, I'm stealing them.
I'm definitely not going to take it because I'm struggling.
What
right
was
now.
Brian's?
My brain is
What was Brian's
scrambled eggs.
punishment last year for the fantasy?
Come on, too easy.
I'm not going to take it because it just seems too obvious now, and I'm not going to steal your
Yeah,
thunder
you can
here.
take it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'll take the 999 challenge. Give me the 999.
I have never watched that back yet, so I
Oriole
don't know
Park.
how bad that quality is. It has to be so bad.
Give me the 999 challenge at Oriole Park. Sorry, I'm running out of stuff, running out of steam here, guys, and I'm very hungover, so my brain's not firing on all the cylinders right now. All right, Brooks, you're up.
What was my other obvious one I just had that I just lost?
Deviled eggs and perms, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Deviled eggs and perms was a good one.
I had deviled eggs yesterday. I grabbed deviled eggs yesterday, and they were delightful.
Shite. I just had two. You took one, and now I can't figure out what the other one was off the top of my head. All right. Give me
Give me faith. Give me liberty or give me death. Because I said faith for a reason. We all need religion in our lives.
Give me our fantasy draft from last year where we all went tarps off for the draft.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, baby.
Where everybody went tarps off for their
Tarps off.
club and here.
Fantasy draft tarps off.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, you get two more here.
Close out the round. All right, I'm gonna go. The podcast had to do shirtless with a fake tan, and I wore a tie.
I forgot about that.
I got to go Edward 40 hands.
I forgot about Edward 40 hands. Oh my God, Edward 40 hands. I was Edward 32 hands with Modelo's because I couldn't find 40s anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew? Can't find 40s anywhere anymore.
Honorable mention for me is when my dad came on the one time. Second honorable mention for me is when your dad came on one time at the Turtle, I believe.
I was gonna say Turtle was a good one. Turtle was a fun one.
That was probably gonna be my one that I was gonna take. Are you gonna take that? We get two more, Brooks.
Oh, we did.
Oh
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
I'll take the Turtle one.
Turtle pod. That was on Thanksgiving Day. In our
Hey, could you guys like bold turkeys or something like that?
The night
we have
before,
turkey bowl before Thanksgiving every year. Frozen turkeys at Bud Lights.
Anything with Dell in it.
Anything with Dell. I don't know. Do we have any more really interesting stuff? We haven't done a lot of cool stuff. No, I'm joking. We have done so much cool stuff as a result of this podcast.
Fake Joe Radke for Halloween.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, you know another good one is Laura. Laura graduating. You know that when we found out Laura graduated.
Cool. I'll do the Drew Storen interview at the Field of Dreams.
There you go.
My last.
I got the bottle.
I didn't get to be there. Obviously, Brooks and our buddy Chuck was there with him and their family. But yeah, that was a lot of fun getting to talk to him and just kind of just shoot the shit. And he was a really cool dude and he was really generous with his time. So I'm gonna take that as my last one there. Yeah. All right, so we are complete now. I'll tell you what we got. Brian has the Pete Alonso signing, the Live from the Dive show, New Year's Eve marathon show, shirtless fake tan episode that he had to do as a punishment, and Edward 40 hands is his last one.
That's a good list.
Brooks's is the veggie tray charcuterie comment that kind of took out the podcast for a couple minutes.
It really did.
The Dusty hot sauce challenge, my hot sauce challenge that I did, and kind of short-circuited a little bit because it was my brain was on fire. Yeah. The Outer Banks show at Foy's Bachelor Party, fantasy draft where everyone went tarps off, and the Turtle Pod.
See, that's why I want to do more watch. I mean, I should have said like the watch along from Foy's Bachelor Party is what I wanted to say because that was
Merrick
so much fun.
Comes out of nowhere and it just gets
that's
in
why,
the timeless art of seduction stance.
Yeah.
That's why I want to try to start doing more watch alongs. It's just getting scheduling correct.
Yeah, scheduling sucks.
I took the trade deadline show at the Ripken headquarters. I took Brian getting pied in the face outside of Chesapeake Wine Company, which was really fun. I took the spring training trip.
That was
I
a
took
fun show too.
the 999 challenge and the Field of Dreams episode that we did. We've done a lot of cool stuff, guys. And stay tuned for more because we're going to be hitting you guys from Davis's Pub hopefully later this year.
Yeah. I'll reach out to Davis's. I'll reach out to Happy Jack.
And you know
I'll reach
what?
out to the
We don't
Doc.
need to. I don't think, Brian. I don't think we reach out to anybody else in Baltimore. Maybe we just do it from Pig and Rooster. We haven't done one at Pig and Rooster.
We should do one at Pig. We really should do one for Pig.
We need to do that. They put our show on every time. We owe them one.
Yeah.
If they want to have.
And
us.
then Kelsey doesn't have to come over to my house. She can just literally walk over to the table.
If they want to have us, they could say "Go fuck yourselves," which would be. I don't blame them, but
I still have a key, so we can go over wherever we want.
All right, let's do the Immaculate Grid. Let's do a Chase in 117. I got to be at work in less than an hour, and I still haven't showered.
All right, let's go. I got 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Showered last night off of me yet, so I got to do that at some point before work. All right, I'm going to share the screen. We're looking for 52 seconds. 52.2, I think, was the technical number, but really, we're trying to beat 52 seconds on the clock here, and we go speed grids here only if you're new. We do not sit and deliberate. We used to do that, and they would just take forever, and we would just end up
just second guess ourselves the entire time.
Just second guess ourselves way too many times. So, all right, I'm going to share it. We're going to go, and I'm going to start the timer and go.
Michael Young, top right.
Michael Young, top right.
Ian Kinsler, Detroit, Texas.
Ian Kinsler, Detroit, Texas is a great answer. Ian Kinsler. Will Clark, top left works, right? Will Clark played for Texas and San Francisco. Will Clark, Will the Thrill. San Francisco and New York, that's Randy Johnson. I know he did that. Randy Johnson. Why isn't he coming up? What's going on? It's fucking frozen.
All right, well, this is done.
It's frozen.
I know, it's done.
It's completely frozen. This sucks. Damn, we were hot.
Pause it.
I can't. Oh, the timer? Well,
can you refresh the screen and then just keep it going again?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to put the
guys. I'm gonna have to bail. He's freaking the hell out.
All right. See you.
Yeah, I don't mean to be. I'm not trying to be a dick. He's freaking the hell out. Hey, I know.
You're good.
All right, I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna just take off from 20 seconds here, and we're cheating a little bit, but fuck it. All right, I have refreshed the page. We should be good here.
Cano.
All right, and start. Okay, Randy Johnson. Randy
Come
Johnson. All right, got it. Curtis Granderson.
Yeah, Cano for the next one.
Phil Koch would have worked. Robbie Cano. Played second base Hall of Fame. Alomar. Roberto Alomar's in the Hall of Fame, is he not? Detroit Tigers Hall of Fame.
K-Line.
Trammell.
Yeah, either one.
K-Line.
Either one. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Trammell would have worked, I think. San Francisco Hall of Fame, Willie Mays. All right, stop. 51.6 seconds. We beat it, but we kind of cheated. So I don't know. Don't feel great about it. Maybe we should do yesterday's grid or something. But let's actually, I got to go to work. So let's just do a Chase in 117. We'll call that like a win with an asterisk, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We built a team, me and Brian did, with 130 wins the other day. And honestly, I didn't really think that was like not even close to
our top is what, 141 as a group?
No, I don't think it was 141, was it? I think it was 135 or 6. Was it 141? Maybe it was.
So.
All right. Well, either way, we're going to build a team. We're going to see if we can beat 140 wins at least. 2000s Reds, I think there's probably a Barry Larkin year here. Maybe that's a little late for Barry Larkin, actually. He was more of an 80s, 90s guy. Griffey, Adam Dunn. Is there a pitcher I'm missing? I don't really love this role here.
Yeah. What's Votto again? Let's go back to Votto.
Votto won MVP in 10 or 11, I think. Or maybe a little bit later, 09.
I like that one.
It's 25 homers out of a first baseman, though. I don't know. I think
I
like
that's first base, yeah.
I like respin, honestly. It's pretty bad. You want franchise or decade?
Franchise, because I like 2000s.
Okay. Franchise gone. Yankees 2000s. This one's going to have a plethora of options for sure here. Alfonso Soriano 39-41. That's interesting there. A-Rod. I mean, A-Rod, right?
It's
MVP
got
A-Rod.
go down to pitching unless it's Clemens or something. But
Musina, CC
Messina,
Sabathia.
uh,
I'm going A-Rod.
yeah,
It's got to be
yeah,
A-Rod. 48
yeah.
homers at third base is tough to beat.
I agree.
We have used one of our skips already, which is unfortunate. 2000s, I'm thinking Poppy, Manny Ramirez, or Pedro. Probably Pedro.
Pedroia too. Yeah, probably Pedro.
Manny 349 one year. That's pretty good, but no defense. Pedro. I
Gotta
mean,
be
Pedro
Pedro.
11 WAR. Give me a break. Yeah. Derek Lowe, by the way, had a great season. Looks like Frank Thomas.
Yep.
Please.
Yep.
Give me the big hurt MVP. Big hurt. 1997.
No brainer. One stolen base. Got it.
I can't believe he had a stolen base in his career. Okay, we've got Mike Hargrove here, former Oriole manager.
What years? What?
Terry
The
Francona.
80s?
80s Indians here. This is a little early for Albert Bell.
Yeah.
Burt
Burt
Blyleven.
Blyleven.
We could
Rick
probably.
Sutcliffe.
I think we take that Burt Blyleven here, right?
Jesse Orozco.
245 innings, 287. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Right. We already got Pedro. That's a good pitcher to
There's
throw
Bud
alongside.
Black down there.
2020's White Sox is the worst. Is there a Liam Hendricks here? Maybe that's the only hope.
There's an Eloy.
Dylan Cease, gross. Liam Hendricks to our rescue. 14 Ks per 9. Oh my God, was he punching tickets that year? I'm taking it. I think that's the only option we got.
That's fine.
It's our reliever. It doesn't cost all that much. Dodgers, I think Ohtani probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we take him in the outfield? Yeah. 54 homers, 59 bags.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll take that. 70s Athletics too early for frickin' Ricky.
Yeah.
Sal Bando, Bert Campaneris. Jesus.
Reggie.
Reggie's
a good one. Yeah.
Reggie.
Probably gonna be him.
Ooh,
Vita Blue. I forgot.
312 innings. Thank you.
Yep.
We have our rotation. 80s Yankees. I mean, we got to get something here. Donnie Baseball, 350 with 31 homers. That's good.
I think he's the best one from that decade.
Bucky Dent. Ricky, 80 bags. We take it?
Go back to see what Don's was.
Mattingly is 350 average. I mean, massive year for sure. 31 homers, 113 RBIs, no bags. Ricky is outfield, and it's 10 WAR, 80 bags, 24. I think. Ricky,
yeah, dude, Ricky.
We don't have to worry about stolen bases anymore. Our team is pretty much locked and loaded.
That's gotta be Miguel. Oh, you gotta go.
Pudge?
Rodriguez. Yeah, you probably gotta go Pudge.
Maglio has that huge year. We can take Maglio with the hitting 360. Or we can take Mickey Cabs. Up to you. What do you think?
Well, it's also catchers are tough to come by. Do we just take
Pudge?
Yeah,
it's old Pudge, but he's hitting 330.
330, almost 20 bombs. I don't know. Maybe skip it. No, don't skip it, but skip Pudge. Sorry.
Okay, I think it's Miguel Cabrera or Maglio. This is not Miguel Cabrera's best year, though. That's the thing for me. I like Maglio. I mentioned him earlier. Let's just take him for the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
He's a vibes guy. No defense. Good hair. Great hair, really. 2000s White Sox.
We got some stuff. We got a couple things here. Bobby Jenks is in there.
Jimmy Thome. Bobby Jenks. We already have our pitchers. We're already good with our pitchers. Carlos Quentin. That's a name I forgot about. Jermaine Dye hit 44 home runs in a year. Holy shit.
A couple times, I think.
That's crazy. Good for him. I think we skip the decade here.
I don't. I think I kind of like that outfield. Go back down. I mean, I like
Carlos
Jermaine
Lee.
Dye. I love Jermaine Dye here.
Let's take Jermaine Dye. Fuck it. We're gonna die on that hill. We need shortstop. We need second. We need catcher. 1990s Tigers. A little late for Alan Trammell here. It's gonna be late career Adam Trammell, but not bad. We can decade skip this.
We're gonna
which
have
might
to,
be the
probably.
best move. Yeah, I think we probably decade skip this. There's perfect. Alan Trammell has a great 80s year. I think he wins MVP. 28 homers, 21 Stolen bases, love that. 80s Blue Jays. We got no more skips. This is so gross.
Fucked.
Ernie, I guess. Ernie Witt, or are we taking Damaso Garcia? 54 stolen bases. I mean, we could just have the fastest team ever.
I don't know who that is. What was the other one?
Ernie Witt.
Ernie Witt.
I don't know. I think we take this one just because it's got 50 bags.
That's fine.
Catcher, Salvi. 48 homers.
I'm fine with that.
48 homers, Salvi. 99 out of 100. 132 wins. I don't think it was the best team ever, but, I mean, if you look at these numbers, our depth isn't great. Our bullpen is – why is our bullpen a C? He had 38 saves and a 0.7 whip. What do you want out of the guy? I mean, that's as good as the fucking reliever season as you're going to see.
Well, how many – does it have innings or something? Did he not throw? Did he get hurt that year or something?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
38
know.
saves. That's a lot of saves.
Still 38 saves is a lot.
I mean, I don't know. I think that's a pretty good player there. The worst player on the team is this Garcia guy. I've never heard of him, but he had 50 bags. And
50 bags, puts the ball in play.
Salvi, 48 ongs as a catcher is – I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 132 wins. All right, I have to be at work in 45 minutes. I got to go. Outros are weird. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.